In this video, I will show you how we can connect n8n with Google services. Because if you want to connect n8n with Google services, for example Google Drive, and if you go there you create a new credential, you would need to provide the client ID, client secret, and just connect it this way. To get this information, the first step is to go ahead to cloud.google.com and to click on Try it in console. So you basically log into your account. And then the first thing you need to do is to basically create a project. So in the left top corner, create on this specific thing and create a new project. You can give it a name. So let's say you pick n8n credentials and then you create a project. Then in the right top corner, you select a project. Then you need to move ahead to the left top corner and just open the navigation menu and find APIs and services. Click on OAuth concept screen. And then you need to click on Get Started. Just give it a name. So let's say demo n8n. You need to give a user email. Click Next. For the audience, you need to click on External. Click Next. Give an email address. And click to continue and finish. You need to create your very own project. The next thing is to create an OAuth client in the right top corner. So right now we'll be creating a client. And now what we want to do is to pick the web application. Okay, and let's say we name it as web client 1. Okay, then we can click on create. And now as you can see, we've got our client ID. But for now, let's click on OK. And then go ahead to our client. So here we can access the client secret and our client ID. Nevertheless, before we need to also add the redirect URL. So we need to add the URL from n8n. Then we can open our n8n instance and basically create a new credential. So create new credential. And now we need to pick this redirect URL. Okay, let's provide it here and click on save. And once we do this, basically we once again can go ahead to the client. We can pick the client ID, provide it here, the client secret, so let's copy it, provide it right there, okay? And now we can click on save. But this is not all because we need to sign in with Google. So right now we can sign into our account, okay? And it means we didn't complete the Google verification process. So what we wanna do actually is to go here once again. So right now we can go ahead to audience and here add the specific user. So we add our email. So we give our email and then we'll be able to go. So let's save it right now. And now go back to our n8n, click sign in. And once again, try to continue. Okay, so we can now continue, select all, and click continue. And the last thing we need to actually do is to give our client an access to some services to use them. So if we go here once again to Google Cloud, we open our navigation menu, we go there and we click on enabled APIs and services. We can search for some services. So let's say we search for Google Drive. Then we just pick Google Drive API and we click on enable. Okay, so now we can see it's enabled. And if you want to enable other Google services, so let's say Google Maps or other different APIs, you can search for them right here. And now with all that being said, I can go back here and test it out if it works. So I should be able to select a file, basically a folder here. So let's wait. So right now I can see everything is properly connected. Also, if I want to check for changes involving a specific folder, I can pick it and pick a specific folder right here. So let's, for instance, like pick some testing. So I've got n8n testing, and then I can search for files created. Once I upload some file here, and then I go back to my n8n, I fetch test event. It should appear right there, so it works. We've got our very own file, and this way we've connected our Google services to n8n. If you enjoyed the video and it was helpful for you, remember to leave a like, click the subscribe button, and leave a comment saying what you think about Google services, if it's hard to connect or not. For now, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.